Today I'm going to show you how to make some spinners, literally from first principles. So like this sort of thing. This one with trailing hooks for things like fin-lip mullet. But they're great for trout, salmon, perch, bass, mackerel, all sorts of things. They're quite expensive to buy and they're very easy to make. So here we go. You're going to need some specialist materials. So some stainless wire, about 0.7 millimeters, something like that. Some spinner blades. Okay, so I use size 3 or size 4. Need some tiny little beads just to make the blade spin on the spinner. You need some of these, they're called clevises. They hold the spinner blade in place on the wire, allow it to spin round the wire. And you need some of these little toppers, and they just make the blade stick out and stop it from rubbing against the weight. And you need some little barrel weights, like this sort of thing. Okay. Possibly the most important thing you're going to need is one of these contraptions. It's called a wire former. This one's from a company called Worth, and you use it to make the loops in the wire and twist the wire around itself. Alright. First thing to do is to take the wire former and make a loop in the top of the wire. So to do this, there's a little gadget on the top of the wire former. So you put your wire in, put a bit of a tag end on, and then you turn the wire around, twist it around, so you've got a 90-degree split. Can you see that? And then take it off. Then this is the slightly tricky bit. So you put the loop of the wire over the little tag end, and this is quite fiddly. Put the tag end through the gap. You need to manipulate the wire a little bit. Now can you see that? Hoping you can see that. And then you twist with the wire former. Can you see that? Twist the wire former around, and here when it clicks, there you go, it's formed a loop in the wire. Can you see that? So that's your top loop, that's where you attach it to your main line. Okay. Now we put one of the tiny metal beads, slide that onto the top. Then we take the clevis and we thread the spinner blade onto the clevis. Okay. And then we thread the clevis onto the wire. There we go. So that the blade can spin. You see that? Then we put on another bead, thread that onto the wire, and then we put our topper. Now this topper has a flat side and a slightly pointy side. Put this slightly pointy side on first, okay, and slide that up so that the flat side's nearest the back. and we slide our lead on. And you're starting to get the idea now. So now we've pretty much got the spinner as it should. So bead, clevis, blade, bead, topper, lead. Okay, now we make another loop. Give yourself some room, because obviously you're going to need some wraps of wire in this. You don't want to be too close to the lead. You need you know, there needs to be a bit of give in it. Make another loop in the wire. And then same again, put the loop on the toe of the metal former, or wire former rather. Can you see that? And start to twist. Now, the thing to do now is to snip off the excess now. To get a pair of wire snippers, cut that off, so you've just got a bit of a tag end. Hopefully you can see that. And then turn the handle on the metal former, and when it clicks, there you go. One spinner. Now, if that was a spinner for sea trout, then I would put a split ring on the bottom and then a treble hook. So stick a treble on the end. If it was for thin lip mullet, then I would have put a swivel on that loop before I'd formed it, okay, and then I would have tied a length of line and a couple of a panel hook at the top, and then a small, I don't know, size 4 or size 6 Aberdeen at the bottom to put your bait on. And it really is as simple as that. And there we go, one spinner. Thanks for watching.